Alright, welcome to the map. So we have our little ship here. We can move around. This is inside of one system. We can use various relays to travel to other systems in the galaxy. This is how basically space travel happens in this universe. There is like some FTL, I do believe.
Purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard.
See, like, we can move between systems using fuel, and I think that is an FTL type thing. I could be wrong. It might just be close to FTL speed, going to other solar systems. But, yeah, we access these major systems through these mass relays, which were left behind by some sort of precursor race, because of course it was. It's a sci-fi game. What do you know? I'll stock up on probes and fuel. I think I have more money than I normally would because of my imported character, but that's not really a big deal, to be honest. Like, that's not something I'm concerned about. Money's not a big deal in this game, honestly. Usually you end up wasting all of your money on fish and such. But here we have a little scanny system. We need, minerals to upgrade various ship components. We launch a probe at it.
In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
As well as our weapons, apparently. Okay. That's good to know. So you want to use nice little big readings on these planets. Some planets are more valuable than others by far. You can be a nerd and really run through the whole planet and really deplete every single resource. Or you can be lazy like me and just kind of...
In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Thank you, game. I can see what these things use on my own,
Launching probe.
Anyhow, you can be lazy like me and just kind of scroll around at random until you find stuff. I think palladium is really, really common, and element 0 is pretty much the least common one. Can be very hard to find. Certain planets will have big stockpiles of it, but it'll be hard to find anything else.
Probe launched.
But yeah, I think palladium is the most common. Here we go. Here's a couple of nice readings. The controller is vibrating at me. Sure, why not?
Probe launched.
My only issue with this is of course the time it consumes. It is a mini game. There are mods that remove all mini games, and out of all the mini games, this is probably the one that I would be willing to mod out because it's just kind of tedious. This is something I might do like off camera, move from planet to planet, getting resources, because I will need to do that. I'm not sure if there's any way to like buy resources or anything along those lines. There may be, and if so, I might be willing to do that as well. But and then like your probes are limited and they cost money. This is one of those things that if there's like a proper Mass Effect 4 this year launched by EA, if it still had a probe system, they'd probably fucking ask you to pay to buy fuel or some shit. Man, I don't want to talk about it.
Probe launched.
This sort of stuff pisses me off. I think there's also something that makes your scanner like move faster. It might actually be like an in-game upgrade to do that.
Probe launched.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some of the bigger resources. That's a nice one.
Probe launched.
Not gonna spend a whole lot of time trying to maximize this crap. But we're gonna be in this system so many times, I might as well just clear it out really quick. So how you guys doing? How are the families? How are the kids? How's the wife? It sucks. I can't even like take my hands off the controller to go get some, drink a cup of tea. Too busy holding down left trigger. Only get like 2 seconds. Ooh. That's a big iridium drop. It's kind of rewarding, when you finally get that big upgrade, big damage upgrade for your weapon. I mean, it's rewarding. The minigame in and of itself, like, isn't the worst. And you use this probe system to also find quest missions. So I might be selling it a little short, but like sometimes you'll hit left trigger on a random planet and the game will tell you, hey, there's something weird here. Maybe launch a probe somewhere around here. You might find something. You'll find like a downed craft and launch a side quest that, you know, there was no other way to even know about it. So that'll happen to us a few times, and when it does, that'll be interesting. Okay, so we got Urdak, we got Immorcon. I think that's it for planets in this system. Yep, we'll go to Omega then, because there's 2 people we can recruit there. One is Archangel, we haven't even heard of that person. And we will dock. So Omega is our hive of scum and villainy, as Obi-Wan would call it. It is a big old mining space station, and a bunch of factions and gangs and shit. 7.8 million people live on this space station. Yeah. And from what I understand, there's not really an official government or anything. This is a very dangerous little seedy place, but a lot of people live here. Gotta make a living. As you do, as one does. Also, it looks cool as fuck. Look at that. Then you zoom in and see the scale and understand, oh, that's how so many people live here. Got it. Well, if you guys ever think about that, like once we are successful enough to have, what's the word? Once we're successful enough in terms of space travel to actually have space factories, the sky's the limit, you know, as long as we can keep getting them the metals and such they need. It's gonna be crazy. So I can get more assault mastery. Yeah, that's good. I think I just want a better charge. I want to get the best charge in the universe, because that'll upgrade my shields. Make my shields closer to full. We'll save the other one. You... Apparently I didn't even bother leveling you guys. I must have leveled in a previous reality. I don't really care about their abilities too much. I'm not going to have these people in the party, so I'm just going to upgrade her basic crap. Overload is fine. I'm not going to use you much either, so those. Sure. Your biotic ability, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, once we have space stations that can build things, it'll be amazing. We'll build huge shit.
Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin.
You can't call him that. She?
Blasted scavengers. Welcome
You're a
to
she?
Omega,
Oh, okay.
Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're
Huh.
not as subtle as you think.
Who's
Arya
we?
wants to know what brings a dead specter
Arya.
to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Calm the fuck down. I'll go when I want. Alright, we'll just be diplomatic about calm the fuck down.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping
True,
an eye on you.
true.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Alright, so we have a map here. I'm not going to look at it much.
I've also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I feel like literally no one has talked anything about Archangel at all. Here we go. Okay, so this is our dossier on the people we're going to try to recruit. A mercenary commander. He's brilliant. High-profile attacks on gang leaders. We have the professor, biological weapons expert, light weapons training. He was in the Solarian Special Task Group. That's a notorious name in this universe, which will be explained later. We have a warlord, a millennia of combat and strategic experience. Holy shit. Okay, cool. The convict, Jack, biotic ability, criminal background, most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Alright, and that's all we know about right now. There may be more. Hint, hint, there are more. Let me save the game before I forget, and let's take a look around here. Apparently Miranda has an opinion on Omega. Okay.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes.
You don't
I've
appear to
come
be
here
on your toes.
business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Holy shit. So also this is our first time encountering a whole bunch of different races. I think these guys are, what, Batar? Is that right? Oh god. Yeah, Batarians. These are Solarians. Little skinny gecko looking guys. These are... what the fuck are they called? They're a big deal.
The second
Turians. These are Turians. They remind me of elites from Halo a lot. I forget what the fuck these are, but they're amusing. You gonna say anything?
Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Basically, that comes from a race of people,
Let 10 people in.
of aliens that are so not expressive that our expressions seem very expressive to them. They have to announce their emotion before saying anything.
10 people in while I've been standing.
These are sorry are very interesting, very interesting creatures. I believe when they have sex, they actually like do neural melding with people. Like they meld minds. It's crazy, man. I guess I'll go on the rails. I'll go into Afterlife. Yeah, why not?
Look, I'll pay you. I'm prepared to offer you 50 credits.
50 credits.
With apparent interest, double it.
Okay, 100 credits.
Amused, double it.
200 credits.
Assertively.
I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Or I'll smash that smelly ass you call a face.
With barely constrained menace.
Whatever. I don't want to go in there anyway.
Okay, that's why you're gonna stand in line for all time, huh? That guy will never leave. Who?
What are you looking at?
Take it the fuck easy. I'm not here to kill people.
Better to do than pick fights with people you don't know.
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Like, okay. So you see me wearing full battle armor and you're like, yeah, let's pick a fight with him. Like I have the backpack to hold extra weapons on my back. And you're like, yeah, this seems like a good idea. Yeah. Give me the Masari dancers. Woo! I mean, I'm not really seeing anything I would actually call pole dancing, though. No one's, like, swinging on them. Come on. You're supposed to swing on them. The poles rotate. Haven't you figured this out? Thousands of years of evolution. Come on. Yeah, Asari's kind of remind me of the Twi'leks because of this. Twi'leks from Star Wars, of course. In similar roles and also blue-skinned. Bottle of brandy. Well, look, I was looking for this. Hell yeah. Bartender? Hello. Give me a drink. Don't even have to say anything, just pass it on, pass it on. I don't even know what that is. It's blue, though. Holy shit. How did I do that? Holy shit. Nah, I'm good. I'm like, nah. That wasn't tasty. It just went through my helmet. I just splashed. I've just splashed alcohol on my helmet and got pissed at the bartender. Bartender stares at me, deadpan. The fuck did you expect to happen? A merc recruiter? He's busy. Okay. Before we go upstairs, anything down here? Whoa. Frames are down here, apparently. Helena Blake. Who the hell are you?
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, fame.
The game does a good job of introducing characters and what they did in the
This place
previous game.
suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
Huh.
I have to go.
Okay.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
So you're doing shady dealings still, but they're slightly less shady than they were before. Let's not go down there. We'll mess with that later. Let's go ahead and find Arya. I love that name, by the way. I would definitely name a kid that. Who's Anto? He's a named character. We have to talk to him.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Well, okay. Got some people hanging out here, and boom, there she is. She's got her own private dancers. My God. Let me slow my walk to her. Vroom. Ka 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 ka. Vroom. Ka
That's
ka ka.
close enough.
You want to calm the fuck down?
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
Uh-huh.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Nope, I'm very dirty. I have dust
Depends on
all
the
over me.
questions.
You run Omega?
Here we go.
I am Omega.
Oh my God. I want to shoot you.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no title.
Rolling
or
my
an
eyes so
owner.
hard.
One rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I have similar rules.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
Well, indifference about Shepard? What?
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was
Uh-huh.
really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Okay. Sure, let's learn
How
more.
you got set up here?
She's not
That's
going to
as
answer that.
privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
She's got to stand up for that speech.
Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
Nope.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okay, let's talk about Archangel.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Nope.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting.
Look at that damn Asari
You're
dancing
gonna
behind me.
need teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
How
What
so?
kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down.
Damn.
They've got him cornered.
Asari.
Sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help.
Really?
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Got any info?
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
I see, so he's a vigilante, essentially.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What about you?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Fair.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
What about Morden?
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Oh, you know him.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get
She says with a smirk.
Never shuts up. If you really need
Well,
to
that's
find
Solarians.
him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Oh, I want to help. I want to go deal with Archangel. I may not be allowed to.
I hear you.
I sure am. Yes.
Why don't you step inside?
He's no longer busy. Yay.
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next?
Me. It's a me.
You three look like you could do some damage.
Mass Effecto.
Looking for a good fight?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
You got a plan?
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So in other words, we're the bait.
So we're just fodder.
Fodder.
For his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
100%.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
Buddy.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Dumbass.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
I don't even know what I just did. What did I do to his gun? Who knows? Again, if you missed it, or you just don't know, when you see the little LT or RT appear on the screen, those are Paragon or Renegade actions I can use to basically interrupt a scene, interrupt a dialogue, and usually they'll be really good. You pretty much want to do them all the time. Sometimes there's like a Renegade option, and if you wait, there'll be a Paragon option later that you can do, but sometimes you just need to end the problem. I believe I'm going this way. Yep, here we go. Blue Sun's driver. Hey.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
There are probably things I could buy from the shop before I head here, but you know, we'll be okay. Pretty sure we'll be okay. This actually can be not the easiest mission. Just depending on what kind of character you have and how you fight. For the Vanguard, the close quarters segments of this mission are extremely easy, and the rest of it's kind of hard.
Someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Not really.
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I see.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go
I'll
find
just go.
Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
So this merc commander, Archangel,
Might have a way in.
has
Getting out could be interesting.
killed dozens
find it
of
first.
people
Then we'll figure out how to
single-handedly,
get back.
is under siege by 3 different mercenary bands that are hiring freelancers to kill him, and he's still holding out by himself. Fucking incredible. Alright, folks. Let's do this mission next time.